Alright everyone, let's talk about dinosaurs. Well, not really, but close. We're diving into the world of older tech today, specifically a comparison between an old iPhone and a device running Android 6. Now, I know what you're thinking. Android 6? That's ancient. And you're not wrong. But hear me out. There's a certain charm, a certain simplicity to these older devices. Let's start with the iPhone. The specific model isn't mentioned, but we can assume it's several generations back. What's interesting about older iPhones is their continued usability, even years later. Apple's software support, while eventually ending, typically provides a longer lifespan than many Android counterparts. This means that even an older iPhone might still be able to run basic apps, browse the web, and handle calls and texts without too much trouble. The build quality on older iPhones was generally excellent, so you might find one in surprisingly good condition. Now, let's talk about Android 6. Marshmallow. This operating system was a significant step forward when it was released, introducing features like Google Now on tap and improved app permissions. However, the problem with Android, especially older versions, is fragmentation. Depending on the manufacturer, updates were often slow or non-existent, leaving devices vulnerable to security risks and compatibility issues. So how do they stack up? Well, it depends on your needs. If you're looking for a primary device in 2024, neither of these is ideal. Modern apps are often too demanding, and security vulnerabilities are a serious concern. However, if you need a cheap backup phone, a device for a child, or simply want to experience a bit of tech history, they could be viable options. The iPhone, despite its age, might offer a smoother, more consistent experience, thanks to Apple's tighter control over hardware and software. You'll likely be limited in terms of app selection, but the core functionality should still be reliable. Android 6, on the other hand, might offer more flexibility in terms of customization and file management. However, you'll need to be extra cautious about security and app compatibility. Finding apps that still support Android 6 might be a challenge. Ultimately, the best choice depends on your specific use case and tolerance for outdated technology. Don't expect blazing fast performance or cutting-edge features. But if you're willing to accept the limitations, you might be surprised at what these old devices can still do. Just remember to prioritize security and be realistic about your expectations. They are relics of the past, but they can still be fun to tinker with.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.